What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is day 2 stream of Dawntrail. At this point, we're day 5 into it. Editing's a little bit on the slow side. Chopping down a 5 to 7 hour stream into a video for you guys takes a lot of time. So bear with me. And yes, there's not a whole lot of voiceover on this thing. There is chat throughout the stream. So you can either ignore that or pay attention to that. I'm trying to stumble through the reading on stream. And yeah, we're stumbling through the reading. Eyeballs aren't so great these days. Then again, really late, you get that blurry eyes and you're trying to read and not stumble over words. Yeah, it happens. But that's okay. Enjoy the Dawntrail run. I've run across some people that really like it, and I've run across other people that really don't like it very much. So, there's mixed reviews. I'm having a field day with it. Really loving the cutscenes and the storyline. Enjoy the video. Throw comments down in there. Tell me how I can improve in the videos. What you like, what you don't like. Hit that subscribe button. And we're streaming Final Fantasy after 8 p.m. every night. And they're long streams, some of them 5 to 7 hours, so come hang out, chat, let's get to it. Lots more Dawntrail to get through.
Go.
It says we look for a person without the poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go, you find a damn man for the supply. So we should begin our search for a prospective client. My eyes are blurring these words out. Remember which ones? Okay, so pick the dude we're gonna sell to. And seeing as how we just did this, we know who to pick. Let's see, no coat, no cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. We have a winner! With your friend, you're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, there's no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here. Barely escaped my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. Actually, a toolmaker from, Tululia. And was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show off. Palu. The man who takes pride in his appearance and therefore his work as well, but now look at me. Well, sir, today's your lucky day. Have a coat. Now give us money. What a splendid poncho. Perfect replacement for the coat that I lost. I'm willing to part with it if you'd make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps. Ah, trading up to get stuff. Yes, that's right, because they found out we were the third, and they got greedy on us, and they went from 5 to 10,000. Bastages. What about this hatchet I crafted myself, but avouched for the quality? Blade looks sharp. Half well made. Is that half? Half well made, a value at 1 pel in the thousands column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000. That was a deal. Fine garment should be put up with a fellow merchant. Like any. Oh. In the hands, hatchet. No matter I have other wares to sell, glad I could have met you. And off he goes, and we don't get to see what Poncho looks like. You hear that? We already found the next buyer. Yeah, these fucking names are horrible. To the garden we go. A fair distance on foot. Wish to take alpacas. Oh, we get to ride the alpacas. These ones will be calm type, right? I hope so.
The alpaca's back. The inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of road travels, you adopt Dawn servant, weren't you? Third premise. And I was. And perhaps you understand I was orphaned too, you see. Toby took me in. And he took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them. Yes, everyone works hard at their chores, gracefully opportunity to repay the hard ledger generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. So YouTube cut the stream due to copyrighted music, so I won't be doing that again because I didn't realize I would have to be editing it all out again while I was editing the video. Yeah, shot myself in the foot. Whoops. So, yep, the audio in this one will be kind of broken up throughout the rest of this video until I stop streaming the music. I do cut it off during cutscenes, so those will all be true to form. Pass a hatchet to the third promise. Sorry about that, guys. Get bargaining. You're the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer? Is hatchet forged a seasoned artisan razor's edge is the razor's edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. Quality is acceptable, I suppose. I'll offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. Sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column, same as price as the hatchet. This deal will bring us no closer. Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. Haha. You've missed the window for demand in that case. I'm gonna fall back on connection. Think of it this way. Generous deal here will put you in third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. Not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovation will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming. No longer have need for hatchets. Yeah, I assume that you have nothing but respect for Volclamat. That is why I am prepared to purchase a fair hatchet at a fair price. I suppose fair given your reason, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help bring in the harvest, would you give us a better deal? Ooh. As a matter of fact, I would. Until the reform comes about, I can always use more hands on the field. We can go ahead and add labor to the bargain. You don't want to work. Value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you'd like, my Aquarium and I have mate to gather. Oh no, I'm helping. Okie dokie. Off to the fields then, mind you pick leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles for each. More than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, prepare off you a full sack for highest grade mate leaves. Premium brought it to shop. 1 sack of those would cost no less than 5 pel and 1,000 con. Ooh. Well, thank you very much. I'll do a good home. Talk the contest aside, I'm glad you could have come and mutually agreed trade. As am I, and all the best the rest of your harvest. I'll be what's wrong. As I was saying before, even after everything Toby done for me, I'm planning on abandoning it all and becoming a merchant. But then I need your help after forgetting the basic rule of trade. How can I expect Toby to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave? Not exactly. I want to prove I could succeed at peddling before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tural's peace, and become Dawn's servant happens to be the best way to do it. To live a life of your own choosing, I wouldn't be surprised if Tural held the same opinion, so talk to him. Good point. You're right, it's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We trade our tea leaf for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight to the premium, bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promises. Holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. I'm really holding my own against Kone and Zerail, eh? I mean, of course I am. I'm walking by Matt or Dawn Promise, after all. And... No, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're to market for 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming that you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it does not come cheap. We don't have pel, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. Yep, you need somebody that can do something with the mate leaves. No deal, just like that. Yep, just like that. Still, I'd hate to send you when you're empty-handed. Why don't you sit down and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? Monsters in the agave. Let's hold on to that one. Need to have a Twitch only stream. For a stream that's got, you know, X, Kick, Twitch, not YouTube, I guess. I mean, what's YouTube really gonna do? Fuck it. We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. Introduction to weaving. Introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnuk, and his work is highly regarded in Turalio. As supporter of Wakala Mountain, keen observer of the palace politics, he will doubtlessly be happy to guide you in the selection of outfit to fit this golden occasion. This is certainly a tempting proposal, and one which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balanced. So what do we gotta do for you? See, weren't there monsters running amok in the agave jaws? It's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hire cell swords to clear them out. Factoring save expense and introduction to Trusted Weaver, this is shaping out to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. I know you come around, give us a moment, Corey, and I'll take care of those prowling nuisances. Yay, more experience. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introduction letter to Boldock. Field you're looking for just north of, yeah, okay, be safe. As we finally have Mescal, great work, especially you, Malibu. You were the one who inspired me to come this far. Third promise, but let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I am just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Sound good to us, so let's go. I paid 10K, excellent trade. Money, no, you, oh, what I? Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Is it a trade working source? You still no piece right down the video. Get your tools ready, saddler. We brought you your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift of negotiation. Hey now, happy. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zula Al, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Halapilu. Yeah. The trade is a fair one. I'll craft you saddle, third promise. Great. Stay and wait if you'd like. I'll have crusted materials, so it won't take long. The commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple fare. We'll have an easier time of it with one of these saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste the smooth mescal already. We did it. The saddle is ours. And to think we started out with only 100 pale basket of alpaca wool. Although you were great, but you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear that from you. Third promise. We got what we came for. Now let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished. No voiceovers. Yes, thank you. It's no small part to Mabu. Before you rush off and catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one and bring out one of the wild-born friends, so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. He's so fluffy. The beast. And the tamer. Great sucking guys, I did it. I hardly seem bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if it was completely accepting of wolf Lamont's touch. This is because of the singular scent. Wait. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. Ah. Smell goods for the fuzzy people. You know, I never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're so cute. You're actually kind of cute. Oh, Jesus Christ, even the laugh was right there. Okay, you're only now noticing that? Yeah, right? Zorja, he's back. Uh-oh. Having done exactly what he said to do. It's glowing. I've heard tales of such beasts. They say the golden alpaca lives in solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? Beast knows it's better. Faced with overwhelming strength, it yields rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how great power this first promise exceeds yours. Spoken about. Strength alone won't win. Win him. Others throne. I'll be the one to find the golden city, and ensure all can remain in peace. Everlasting desire of peace can only be forged in the fire of war. No. To unite as one, people must be taught, must suffer the horror and hopelessness firsthand. Wow. Yeah, exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of wars merciless nature, these are what moved Clancy joined in the founding of Terralia all those years ago. Considered younger generations of the village since birth, they have vast and unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy but opportunity. Thus does a resilient son seek providing education. He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed application for peacetime. Oh, appreciation for peacetime. Jesus Christ. Well, he's got a point. It's true that war's misery breeds long-lasting peace. Yeah. I've seen my own eyes become empire forged through violence. You propose a rebellion, it spawns, it ruins, and the ruins is left behind. Yeah. It's freaking writers, man. Apparently an empire was a congregation of simpletons. Ooh. The oppressed fought back against that oppressor as well as they should. Men are not beasts, only the foul, only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Google Jaja did not elevate to Marmel Jah, why he treats all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Truly but all the stars in its entirety. Oh Jesus. Another Hitler. What, why? Yeah, what, why? Yeah, okay. Need not explain myself to you. Yeah. Well done indeed. First promise has completed defeat of gold. With an apparently golden flourish, may I present you as much deserved keystone. He's always been like that. Never seen sharing his innermost thought with me or even with, or yeah, no, he's not. It's like we're not even family. You're not. He's a soldier. How do you think about people? How to use it, Leon? We're a lot of room. How about here, everyone? You can ourselves, we can see what optimus. No problems. We are in Rio. Ow. Here. Here.
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
What the fuck?
Wait. Do you hear that?
They did it.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Um. Yeah? When you and your success, hold on. Yes, we did it. Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zora did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas born but once every few decades. They are elusive solitary creatures and are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to the innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Guru Jalala himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too. So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Teruliet, in a time when the mountain giants and Yokhoi held our people in thrall. Held their overlords, our forebears, would ride their alpacas mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts and food and other tributes. Those are wretched days. Hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Gulu Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed at his imposing two-headed figure equal to the Yakal in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. And he showed no such inclination. He sat and spoke with us, sipped his cups of mate tea, and offered him and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Ascended the cliffs, faced the giants, and freed the people. He then turned to praising eyes upon our riders, proposed we take to the road and peddle our beverages. Just seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did in Tintown, fostering amity between the clans. So it was that few words that transferred us into the clan of merchants. Ever heard the poems that he poured with the people spoken of like that before? The saga is not so detailed. May not know of the Gula. Sought a sure-footed guide for a trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture the golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, whilst an ordinary one was the best I could manage. Treat requires no more than that. Third promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. It was right. You're a perfect wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Nah. Not only did you accomplish a feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people. In true fashion, I sorely doubt your siblings could have achieved the same result. That's a good point. You should be proud of your accomplishments, which earn you your keystone. And that's a number 2. Put it in the box. Five more to go. Well on your way, third promise. We'd have been lost without you. Thank you. Learned so much about people and your customs. Might seem obvious, but I've come to realize it's important to properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand the alpaca that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful that you're well. You're giving me the courage to say what I need to say. I'm gonna be a merchant. Leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done and loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your proud parent, allow me to say one thing. Get your ass out. I always try to give my words lives filled with happiness as I could provide. I never once have I wanted to be the only happiness you knew. But okay. You have my blessing to walk your own path you choose. And gladness to me to hear that you found a calling that you wish to pursue in such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Smartass, what did I tell you? One last thing I can help you with. Third promise, you need to find the Golden City, right? Head south. That's the end goal. And I suggest you talk to Yuck Boy. Once ruled over far more than over 1,000 years ago. The overlords of the Yokul and all the people. Okie dokie. During that era, people were commanded to search for the city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, never found any trace of that fabled place. But they didn't find it. But if they didn't find anything, what could they tell us? may not have found it, but the fact that they thought they looked all over the place, perhaps there's places that they didn't look. We lost that nothing from asking questions besides if we're determined to follow the path to suck. We'll visit the giants eventually. Look, I have a question I'm meaning to ask since we were finished with defeat. Where did you acquire the earring? Or earring? You recognize it? Piece check. Yes, a piece just like it first became fashionable in Yogg-Thorol around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. Years ago is about when grandfather made his journey, yet the dawn servant implied the earring was connected to the golden city in some way. Really, there's more to its significance than simple fashion. You want to know how to you want to know how it first came to be crafted? I could try and find out, seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants. I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate it, thank you. Jumping fist first into the peddler business. That was a question. Yes. With a yeehaw. Right then, 2 keystone down. We have to go to Droloria. Yeah, plan our next move. See you later, alligator. See you in a little while, crocodile. Here's my opponent. Your brother. You brought a golden nail pop heal. But you heard him talk. The supporters talk. They might see opportunity as an expansion ambition, but they find man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Rise, I've grown to love Volcomont. Everyone she meets will come to love her too. That is why she'll win the throne. Better. You might be right, you might be right.
And Dave tells me I was right. Duh. I've been building these things for burr. Go fix it. You stand among Tyrol's most prestigious gathered artisans and questions his child's play. Prepare for you 2 shakes and a blah, blah, blah. 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Alpaca. Alpaca. Good to hear. Leave it in capable hands. Or his companion. Corey, great adventure, recruited him across the salt. Brought here to meet you actually. Might reason to visit. Yeah, whatchamacallit sooner than later. Allow me to introduce myself. RuPaul. Humble representative of this great center of trade. Pleasure to meet you, Corey. Up dithering in the shadows and not your business already. Seen you somewhere else. I tried letting him out. He looked at me funny. You're just gonna open the door and he's gonna look at you funny. Oh, he was on the boat. You make your met on the voyage. I remember I spoke with him. Loitering American fuck courage, best your feeling. Out was it? Why are you here? That is to say, bye bye. No closer to solving the enigma. You want to talk to? Go talk to them. So, think Pearl if you find him first. Uh-oh, her brother's up to nothing. Wait, still there. I'll just download it back and play. Alright. Another boat. That's cool.
bother?
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
The boat. I like the boat.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Lul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title. Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my
Oops.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends. Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye, but we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates. The head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I have any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach. But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawnservant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be a shame to lose a plaything, but we'd still have two more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliyollal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet, somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings! Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed!
All has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
we're gonna be done after this. I thank y'all for tuning in.